Hello, this is Angie. Welcome back to my channel. So let's all skip the part where I'm trying to convince you to tell you how important effective communication is. I'm assuming you probably know, that's why you clicked in and is watching this video right now. So, what is this magic that I talked about that will elevate your communication skills? Well, it is called the pyramid principle, or top-down communication. So, what exactly is pyramid principle? Imagine a pyramid or a triangle. I mean, on second thought, it probably can be called a triangle principle, but it's probably less sexy. So with this pyramid, start from the top of this pyramid, which is how you start typically with your communication. You always want to start with your one key sentence, right? Either it's your recommendations, your conclusions. It is that one key takeaway that you want people to remember. And then we move on to the bottom of the principle, which is where you can provide all the information, evidence, reasonings that support your one key takeaway. And by the way, when I say details, I'm not talking about, you have to talk about all the analysis that you have to do, all the boring details about how hard you worked over the past few weeks, but more around, what are the conclusions from the analysis you've done? What are the key takeaways from your interviews that you've conducted? So let me give you a quick example to illustrate the impact of pyramid principle communication. So a while back, before Ripple and I got Nori, I was trying to convince him that we are really ready to have a dog, and this is how the communication went. So I feel like we've been going to the dog park a lot recently. I don't know, I feel like we're both pretty obsessed with dogs.
Yeah, they're cute.
Yeah,
They're all over my TikTok feed.
Yeah, I know, they're super cute. And I don't know, I feel like also, we've been watching a lot of YouTube videos recently and Netflix. We're just becoming couch potatoes. We're not that active. Do you feel guilty? I kind of feel guilty.
I don't, I work hard. I need to chill sometimes.
I don't know, I feel like having a dog will probably make us a bit more active. I don't know, just a thought. But also, like, I've always kind of wanted a dog when I was a kid. Like, the companions that it's really good for children to have, and I think it's also like a pretty good, I also feel like it's a pretty good like pre-child exercise for us. I don't know, I feel like having a dog is pretty good, so I think we should have a dog.
What?
Alright, babe, I have an important thing to discuss with you.
Yeah, what's up?
I think we're ready to have a dog.
Really?
Yes, there are 3 reasons why I think we're ready.
Okay.
1, we're both already obsessed with dogs with the amount of time that we've been to a dog park.
It's true.
Number 2, I think a dog will make us more active, which brings additional health benefit. We're becoming couch potatoes recently, and I think it's not a good trend. Number 3, I think a dog is a really great learning opportunity for us and our future children, because I've been so terrified of having a kid, but like having a dog will teach me responsibilities and teach our future children about, having the responsibilities.
Wow, seems like you've thought about this a lot.
Yeah. So why was my last communication more effective? Well, it's because I started with the thesis sentence, so Riff will know exactly what to expect and what my ask was. And plus, I organized my reasoning into 3 bullet points, not very scattered, but more about the benefits that we can have by having a dog. It's definitely to the point and easy to track, and removed all the unnecessary information. So how do we apply this in a professional setting? Imagine a scenario where you walk into an elevator and then you meet a CEO of the company, and the CEO is asking, so tell me about how the current market entry feasibility study is going on. How would you answer? Oh, hi, Rachel. How's it going?
Oh, hi. Doing well, thanks. How are you doing?
Good. I actually wanted to talk to you. How is our market entry feasibility study going on?
It's going great with teams working a lot on it every single day. We've gone out and reached to like a lot of experts in the industry. We've talked to a lot of the vice presidents that, you've put us in touch with, talked to the board, and we're just, we're kind of figuring out some like really cool things. We're still kind of in the progress of doing it.
Okay, I'm sorry I have to go, but I'll catch up next time. I really wanted to hear all about it. All right, bye.
Well, actually, we found that Germany is probably going to be your key market.
Oh,
3
interesting.
reasons why. One, it's where you have kind of the confluence of both your target demographic and a really strong demand for your product. 2, it's going to establish a strategic foothold for you in the European market, which you really need. And 3, you already have some operations there, so expanding to sell your product in Germany is going to be pretty seamless.
Oh, amazing. Thanks for that high-level overview. Thanks a lot. Glad to hear that it's going okay. All right, see you next time. Well, this is it for today, and I hope that I convinced you that pyramid principle really makes impact in effective communication. Until next time, bye!